What's up, guys? It's Benny. Shocking news here. Do you read this headline from the New York Times? Iran may be able to build an atomic bomb in 5 years, U.S. Israeli officials fear. Wow, that's incredible. Let's go ahead and check the date here. Oh, this was published in 1995. Got it. All right. Well, so it was 30 years ago. And does Iran have a nuclear weapon? No, they don't. But are we being dragged potentially into another war in the Middle East? Yes, we are right now, as Israel has struck Iran's nuclear sites and killed virtually its entire military leadership in precision strikes last night. Israel launched a massive wave of attacks across Iran Thursday night, bombing nuclear and missile sites, targeting military leaders, nuclear scientists, and conducting covert sabotage operations on missile air defense sites. President Trump has finally responded, and it's not pretty, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump did not want it to go down this way. Trump was begging Israel to not start a war here, but here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, a ton of Islamic Revolutionary Guard commanders are now dead. Hossein Salami among them, military chief of staff, more high-ranking generals, Iranian state command, along with a bunch of Iranian nuclear scientists. The Israel strikes, which the Israeli Defense Force involved in 200 fighter jets, launched a new military conflict that poses grave danger to both Israel and Iran. Again, Donald Trump did not want these attacks to happen. He said so many, many times on the record. Here are footage of the attacks and what they looked like. You can see small mushroom clouds building over Tehran, but it was actually all across the country where the attacks occurred, very strategic facilities. And this was the footage that we received last night. You can see buildings on fire, levels of the buildings burning, high rises here. You can see munitions being deployed, probably in some type of sabotage operation here. Reports from on the ground from the New York Times. Israel has attacked Iran. Iranians are hearing massive explosions back to back in Tehran. Ground shaking, windows rattling, and the people waking up terrified. Smoke has been seen on military bases all around Tehran, and the footage matches. President Trump, just hours before Israel attacked, said, "Do not strike Iran. I don't want it to happen. I want to make a deal." Marco Rubio, at the time of the attack last night, said, "Tonight, Israel took unilateral action against Iran. We are not involved in striking Iran. Our top priority is protecting American forces in the region. Israel advised us that they believe the action was necessary for its self-defense. President Trump and the administration have taken all necessary steps to protect our forces in regional partners. Let me be clear. Iran should not target U.S. interests or personnel." All right. An Israeli official tells Fox News, "We are just getting started." Now, this is the sentiment from the entire internet. My entire feed is this: no American troops need to fight a foreign war. I don't care what country is fighting. Enough is enough. Iran is the enemy, but this is not our fight. Israel must do this on their own. The U.S. should not be involved. Nope, not our war. No more wars. America, stay out. Here's a map of everywhere that was targeted yesterday. If you are a map person, here's your map break. Explosions at a nuclear research center here. Some of the other some military bases here. Residents seeing Israeli fighter jets in Tehran. Israel attacks Iran's main nuclear enrichment facility. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and check in on the damage from the attacks. Iran confirms that Israel killed their deputy chief of staff, General Gholam al-Rashid. And now you're able to see in the light of day what these attacks look like. Wow. So the generals are dead. No neighbors are harmed. Mind-blowing intelligence precision. So you're seeing here, they're literally able to target single apartments with some of these, what I assume to be tactical missiles. This is how precise Israel's intelligence and execution is. Pinpoint attack, eliminating the IRGC directly in his apartment. Look at that. So blowing up singular apartments here. How are they able to do this? Well, this is what's breaking this morning. Absolutely wild footage. Mossad built an entire drone facility deep inside of Iran, which was activated as the Israeli Air Force uh, struck with 200 aircraft. The drones took out many surface-to-air missile launchers and ballistic missiles armed at Israel. Iran has zero air defenses left. So Mossad released these videos of their operators deep inside Iran flying drones in a drone operation. So they built their own drone base inside of Iran, which is freaking wild, dude. And now they're operating these drones. You can see here, this would be like a air defense system, Iranian air defense system truck. And this is footage of the Israeli drones targeting these trucks from inside of Iran, being flown by agents on the ground inside of Iran. Wild. Obviously, my take on this: no new wars, no Americans involved or buried in sand or lands that are not ours, American troops to protect American interests, period. But some of this tech is cool. Netanyahu saying to the brave people of Iran, our fight is not with you, our fight is with the brutal dictatorship that has oppressed you for 46 years. And here you can see further footage of what that looks like, what that fight looks like. This is the nuclear facility being blown to smithereens yesterday. Iranians are now marching in the street, demanding immediate retaliation. Ladies and gentlemen, President Trump has just released his response to these attacks. Very strong, very measured, great detail about what was going on behind the scenes. Let's read. I gave Iran a chance after chance after chance to make a deal. I told them in the strongest of words, just do it. But no matter how hard they tried, no matter how close they got, they just couldn't get it done. I told them it would be much worse than anything they anticipated, or were told, that the United States makes the best and most lethal military equipment anywhere in the world by far, and that Israel has a lot of it, and much more to come, and they know how to use it. Certain Iranian hardliners spoke bravely, but they didn't know what was about to happen. They are all dead now, and it will only get worse. There's already been great death and destruction, but there is still time to make this slaughter, with the next already planned attacks being even more brutal, come to an end. Iran must make a deal before there is nothing left, and save what was once known as the Iranian Empire. No more death, no more destruction. Just do it before it's too late. God bless you all. Trump hitting him with the just do it. The Iranian leader, Khamenei, there's a lot of fake Iranian accounts on X, but this is the real one. This is the verified one. Says Zionist regime should anticipate severe punishment by God's grace, and the powerful arm of the Islam Republican armed forces won't let them go unpunished. Okay. And breaking, France has surrendered. So this is France's take on all of this. France has entered the chat just to surrender. To Iran, to Israel, doesn't matter. I'm a real big fan of President Trump's take here. I'm kind of blown away by this tech and the building of secret drone bases inside of Iran. President Trump striking the right chord here, calling for peace and saying, just do it, right? Like end now, and give up your nuclear program and have a good country, right? I mean, again, not my war, not my land, not my home. And so we just pray for peace. That's it. No new wars and no American soldiers going and fighting off for foreign lands. That's what we care about here on this program. President Trump striking, I think, the perfect chord here. Just do it. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe if you also think no new wars. See ya.